Hello there, all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we have your November 2025 money and career reading here for you. Significantly for you guys, Pluto, who is in your sign, thank you, just recently turned direct. Hallelujah. So if you've been feeling stuck or trapped in any which way, this might be where you feel a little bit more forward momentum. You might feel that you are taking a more direct approach at things to create some change and transformation in your life. By the same token, you could have some things that are changing in your financial world, or even in your workplace or your career path yourself. Pluto in your sign is about taking back your personal power. You may discover some hidden opportunities as we move forward, and technology may play a key role in your money in some way, whether it's how you make it or where you invest it. You are a very innovative sign, and Aquarian energy is tied with technology and the internet and sciences, and so you might be investing in something like, I don't know, crypto or something. I don't know much about it. I'm not your financial advisor for that kind of thing, but you might be inclined to look into those kind of things. AI, perhaps invest in AI, or you might use AI to further your career path in some way or something like that. So technology may play a role for you in your money path. We do also have Mercury retrograde. Okay, we're in the shadow period right now as I do this reading, and Mercury retrograde lasts all the way up until November 29th. It does traverse both Sagittarius and Scorpio. So change, transformation, and rebirth. You might feel the need to change your outlook on something. You might change your mind about something here as well. Retrogrades are about taking a step back, reflecting on things, double checking things, reviving an old idea perhaps as well. We're revisiting something that we hadn't pursued before also, but we're taking a step back, looking at the big picture. We're not reacting to things, and we're not being super impulsive in the month of November. You may discover some secret, right? Especially since Pluto has just gone direct in your sign. And with that Mercury retrograde that does travel through Scorpio, you might discover something that has been hidden. Hopefully it's some good secret for you. But if not, then you might have to resolve some situation, right? So it could be something like, a partner or spouse has some credit card debt or a spending habit that they've been, keeping a secret, or maybe you have one. You just never know. But as always with a retrograde, this one, yes, it can be spicy. It can be a little bit fiery, a little bit dramatic for some people. May carry some surprises with it, but Mercury retrograde always does come with some communication issues, some technology issues, and caution when dealing with contracts, making financial decisions, or even traveling can sometimes be a little bit tricky to navigate. Okay, if you do need to travel, double, triple check everything. Take photocopies of all of your documents, and if you are going via air, get to the airport early. All right. Let's see what else we've got for you. We've got the Angel of Strength. It's card number 50, so there could be some things that you're navigating throughout the month that do require some sort of change. You could also be trying to overcome some sort of obstacle along your path, but the Angel of Strength is here to, number one, remind you about your confidence, about your ability to take the lead, take charge, and navigate through any situation that you happen to encounter through life. When those times where you feel a little bit defeated or stuck, call on the Angel of Strength. All right, so you might need to embrace a little bit of courage in your month ahead, as is sometimes what happens when the Angel of Strength shows up. It's like you might need to face fear in the eye. Okay, you might need to kind of dig deep for a little bit of courage to have an important conversation, or to make some change, or possibly some endings for some of you here. We do have a full moon in Taurus on the 5th. Okay, and that can be something really wonderful, blossoming with your money, your resources, your finances, but it can also be that something comes to an end, or something has to stop, has to change. So that Angel of Strength is there to help you. We've got broken heart, but in the reverse. All right. So this brings a healing element to your month. Okay. And your ability to turn something around, turn that frown upside down, resolve some issues. And I do feel here that with this card coming out, that if some of you do have some sort of an ending coming through in this month, I feel like it would be liberating for you. Okay. It will give you a sense of freedom. And it may be something that is long overdue. Okay. So even though it still carries with it this energy of disappointment or loss or sadness or some grief that we need to work through, it's a positive thing, right? It's like, yes, this was a difficult decision to leave this situation or this person or this career path behind, but I know there's something better out there for me, or I know this is for my best good because I can't do this situation anymore. And so, change is always difficult, and, leaving something in your dust is always a little bit difficult. But again, some of you could be changing jobs. You may be parting ways with a spouse, right? With a significant other, perhaps, right? But in the long run, this will have a positive effect on your money, or even give you some freedom to follow the career path of your dreams. Okay. But whatever your situation is, that broken heart energy in the reverse, healing, getting things back together, looking more positive as we move forward. Okay. And getting some things resolved. So let's get some more messages out. I will also mention we do have a new moon in Scorpio. Okay, change, new beginnings on the 19th as well. Okay, so work with that lunation there for setting some intentions, starting something new, or making some really positive change with your money. Maybe you've got your money right now. You might have experienced some loss, or maybe you're just not comfortable with where your money is. It's like, I feel like it's in danger. So you might be changing where you put your money, making changes with what bank you put your money in, right? That kind of stuff. But this energy can be like just kind of, really setting some intentions for some better, new, fresh energies and opportunities. Got the King of Wands. Talk about being confident and taking charge of your situation. We've got the Queen of Coins. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Well, isn't that interesting? So, number one, you could have some very supportive people around you. Okay. Or some people that you're excited to work with or collaborate with. All right. King of Wands can be someone who is very charismatic, someone who's very confident, someone who may have some entrepreneurial spirit, and they've got some leadership qualities within them because it is a king. The Queen of Coins can be a more nurturing kind of individual, someone who is perhaps really good at money, especially long-term investments. This is somebody who may be either a homebody or really good with home things. So things like real estate, possibly, things like redecorating, maybe, or someone that is kind of really good at just being kind of that solid rock, right? The Queen of Coins is a very patient person, very abundant, very prosperous, but is really good at just kind of having their feet on the ground, very earthly, very grounded, and is kind of very much a go with the flow kind of individual. Maybe very generous and very compassionate at the same time. And the Knight of Cups can certainly represent some love and romance, or some friendship, right, and camaraderie. But there could be a couple of key people here that may help you on your journey with that Knight of Cups to follow a goal or follow a dream. Okay, there could be something here that's kind of, my heart says, the heart wants what it wants sometimes, right? And so you might have your heart set on something, and there might be a couple people that can help you make something happen, whether they give you some business advice. With the King of Wands, can quite often represent an entrepreneurial kind of energy, and with the Queen of Coins can be very much centered around the home. The Knight of Cups, putting yourself out there, Some of you might be starting your own business or advertising or getting the word out or expanding your home-based business in some way, because with that Queen of Coins, you may have the potential to make quite a bit of money. You may also be looking to do some work from home, perhaps. But the King of Wands doesn't mind breaking the mold either. And so if you have been working from home, you know, it might be that you're looking for something where you have a little bit more human interaction, right? Yes, you are a sign that you don't mind being on your own. You don't mind being independent, but you do need a little bit of human interaction there as well. So you might be looking for a job that's maybe hybrid, you know, a couple of days in the office, a couple of days at home, you know, that kind of thing, or maybe something that's a little bit more flexible. And you might just find what you're looking for. The knights are typically on a quest. They're looking for something, and something that, you know, brings them fulfillment, happiness, and joy, or taps into their creative side. It's like, I like to have fun at work, but also make some money. So you could be on the quest for something really positive. But I also, again, feel like you're just taking charge. You're taking the lead. You're nurturing your goals and your dreams. You're taking care of yourself and your home. And you are, maybe feeling like things are starting to move forward, feeling like you've gotten over some sort of hurdle. But it's kind of, a little bit of full movement ahead, right? So we're just going with the flow here with this energy, and hopefully we're on the path for success. Kings are always successful, and so is that Queen of Coins. We've got the Knight of Coins. So you've got two knights coming out here, and the Knight of Coins is really wonderful, especially for your money. We've got the Five of Cups, so that's where the broken heart comes in. Okay, and that's right in the heart of your reading too. So, and we've got the Star. There's you. Okay, there's you, Aquarius, your star. Your star is shining. All right. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Where do you want to go? What do you need to change? What do you need to fix, heal, repair, restore? You have the ability to do it all here right now. The star can represent that there's a whole bunch of stars aligning for you. It can be a card of wishes, right? Your wishes and dreams coming true. You're following your dreams, but the star, when your card comes out, this is knowing your worth. This is about focusing on what you need to create or where you need to go. And this is a lot of confidence instilled within you. If you felt at some point, especially with this Five of Cups right here, the placement here is significant, right? Because the star comes right after this Five of Cups. We already know that there's some healing energy, or we're getting things back on track with that broken heart in the reverse. The Five of Cups, right? Disappointment, sadness, loss, grief, something didn't go our way, whether it's now or in the past. But the Five of Cups, right? We've got 5 cups, 3 spilled, 2 are still standing. So no matter what your situation is, the star comes out here to restore peace and balance and harmony in your life, to restore hope and inspiration for you, and restore this kind of serendipitous mindset. Like, I know that maybe something didn't work out for me, or something's not going my way. I can either fix it, repair it, or I can walk away from it and find myself something a little bit better. Pay attention to your emotions and process them. You could have a boss that you really like. Maybe they leave. You could have a fellow coworker that decides to put in their notice, and while it causes you a little bit of grief or disappointment there, ultimately things may really be okay for you. The star card does restore, like I said, faith, hope, and inspiration, but it is also one that is miracles and blessings. It brings success and abundance into your life, and it is a big yes card. So yes to what? Yes to a proposal and offer opportunity. Perhaps you are in a real conundrum here. If you are looking for a new job, or if you're looking for a certain opportunity, both of these knights can bring an offer. The Knight of Coins can represent an offer for a long-term commitment, something that's might not be like super exciting, but can bring you some wealth, can bring you a really good paycheck. The Knight of Cups may not necessarily pay you as much money as, say, the Knight of Coins would, but it may be more fulfilling, or it could be part of your spiritual journey. You can make some money doing some spiritual practices, or it could just be about you following your intuition. So some of you may have some options here. You may also need to keep a positive outlook about your money, especially if anything isn't going well. That Five of Cups, okay, take the charge, take the reins, take control of your situation, and make whatever changes you need to make. Okay, you might need to batten down the hatches a little bit. You might need to put a little bit of a budget together, a savings plan together, perhaps. But once you do that, right, then you will have a better peace of mind. But the Star, miracles and blessings happen when this card comes out. They might be here right away, but they might also be a little bit further in your future. And so you're being encouraged to keep the faith, okay? Keep that hope alive, all right? But don't be afraid to make a decision and to receive something interesting. So we love that that card has come out for you. We've got the Strength card. So 2 Strength cards. Ooh, okay. So Strength card there. We've got the 3 of Coins. Again, you might have some decisions to make here. And we've got the 2 of Coins. There's your decisions, okay? So you could have a couple of different paths you can take, a couple of different opportunities that you may discover, or that may find you. You can have some interesting things going on here for you. But 2 Strength cards. So this can certainly represent that, you know, you really may need to look within and be a little discerning. When do I need to advocate for myself, other people? When do I need to keep that kind of fighting spirit alive? Be courageous, be bold, power through, and never give up. Or when do I need to take a step back, right? More like that Queen of Coins energy. When do I need to take a step back and be more assessing in my situation? Be a little bit more open and, you know, kind of see the potential of things and be a little more calm in my dealings with my situation or with other people. So your ability to be discerning here in how you respond, how you react, or how you progress through your month is very, very, very on point for you. Okay, so you're gonna really have to kind of make sure that, you know, you're, you know, kind of keeping your wits about you just a little bit. Okay. But the Strength card can really just be about your ability to persevere no matter what. You need to change something. The Strength card says you have the ability to change it. So it's really kind of getting you to remember how powerful and strong you really are. All right. But the Strength card is Leo energy. Okay. And Leo is your opposite sign. So you could potentially be dealing with opposing forces, or you could be dealing with somebody who might be your total opposite, and you might have the ability to either partner up with them, or you got to fix something between the two of you. Okay. But they might be the opposite of you, but when you work together, you are powerful. You can achieve anything. You can accomplish anything. But when you oppose each other, woo, that is a really challenging thing. So this can be your boss, can be someone at work, or it can be someone, of course, that you live with and share money with. But we do have a 3 of Coins here, which can be a creative, collaborative teamwork partnership, and it can be really wonderful, and you can see the results of this collaboration. And again, we do have some people up here at the start of your reading, right? So this is where, you know, when we're all working together and we're brainstorming and we're doing things, this can be where, you know, where it's like, yes, things are starting to happen. Things are coming to fruition for me, right? And even if it's just people helping you to get a business off the ground or expand it or something like that, right? We can see the results of that collaboration. But with the 3 of Coins can also be mediation. All right. It can be people seeking out a third-party advisor of some kind. Okay. And financial advisor potentially here, but you could also be going to see a career counselor perhaps, right? And, you know, looking for opportunities, or you could be the one helping other people there as well. It's like, I have everything that I need. I have a lot of experience, and maybe I can, you know, I can help others. somehow in my journey, and help them find a job, or help people with career counseling, or help give people some skills so that they can be more successful in the workplace. You might even be taking on the lead in a project in your workplace here as well. And you're the perfect person for it, right? Because you have this inner guidance, that is inner wisdom, that you have a natural gift and a natural ability to impart upon others, and they often do listen to you. All right, so maybe it's teaching people innovative ways to resolve problems or to resolve a conflict. But whatever the situation is, that 3 of Coins, okay, is creativity, teamwork, and collaboration for a good result. All right. But again, we do have this 2 of Coins, so you could be, trying to find your balance this month. Okay, but you could also be weighing up your options, and we do have a couple of potential avenues that you can take, a couple of potential opportunities here for you, whether it's something incoming for you to make more money, or whether it's like investment opportunities or something that you want to purchase. Okay, that can also be those opportunities. You might find something on sale that you thought you couldn't afford, and you're like, woohoo. So remember, just be a little discerning with your money. Make sure you can afford it. Don't starve yourself just for something that you want but might not necessarily need. But again, that 2 of Coins, again, though, does remind us, yes, you might have some options out there, but it also reminds us to be flexible and adaptable and to go with the flow of things, okay? Not reel at the fates, not put up any blocks or obstacles for ourselves. We've got enough of those externally, okay? And when we go with the flow, we're a little bit more positive. We're rolling with the changes. We're rolling with the punches, and we're not letting anything stop us in our tracks because we're kind of loosey-goosey. So that can be a key point for you navigating your pathway through the month. But your only major energy coming out is your card, is the Star. We could say that you're the star of the show. You're the lead player in your own story, and whatever it is you want, you need to change, or needs to be fixed, or whatever new that you're looking for, you have the potential here to find it. So it could be a little magic in the air for some of you, and those stars aligning for you. But remember, that star energy is also peaceful. Okay, so this can just be the calm after the storm as well. So if you've been feeling like things have been wild and crazy in the last few months, this might be a slightly gentler month for you. Let's get our final words. Number 10, I am ingenious. All right, 10s are wonderful. 10s are the culmination of energy. It's an ending, but it leads way to new beginnings, and it can be very transformative or very prosperous sometimes. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas to organize all the details. Then direct others how to carry things out. Interesting, right? Directing others, 3 of Coins. So you might be put in charge of a department. You might have an opportunity to find a leadership or a supervisory role, or perhaps even something in a business that you create for yourself, that entrepreneurial spirit. And we have number 12, I am visionary. Okay. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. I am a visionary. Yes, Aquarius, you are. I'll leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do like, share, and subscribe. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month, and I'll see you later. Bye.